In the early hours of a cold autumn morning in 1997, the city of Lakefront, California, lay wrapped in a thick mist that muted every sound and blurred every light. The streets were deserted, the silence almost unnatural. But beneath this calm exterior, a group of criminals was preparing to execute one of the most meticulously planned bank robberies in American history, a heist that would shake the financial world and remain unsolved for decades. The target was the Lakefront Federal Bank, a fortress of steel, glass, and cutting-edge security systems, guarding millions of dollars in cash, bonds, and precious valuables. The mastermind behind the operation was a man known only as the Architect, a shadowy figure with a military background, an obsession for precision, and a mind that saw every detail as a piece of a larger puzzle. Over months, he assembled a small but elite team: Maya, a brilliant hacker with nerves of steel; Eli, a veteran safecracker whose hands had unlocked some of the most complex vaults in the world; Sam, the logistics expert who mapped every escape route; and Claire, an insider who worked the night shift as a bank teller, providing access and intelligence from within. Preparation for the heist was exhaustive. Claire smuggled out blueprints of the bank's layout, detailed guard schedules, and access codes. Maya infiltrated the bank's security system remotely, planting sophisticated malware designed to disable cameras and alarms at a precise moment. Eli spent hours practicing on replicas of the vault's complex locking mechanisms, mastering every twist and turn of the biometric scanners and time locks. Sam coordinated the timing of getaway vehicles, escape routes, and contingencies for every possible obstacle. In a rented warehouse on the outskirts of the city, the team rehearsed their plan repeatedly. They communicated in whispers, hand signals, and coded phrases, knowing that any mistake could cost them their freedom or worse. The architect's leadership was cold and exacting. He demanded perfection, and every member of the team understood the stakes. On the night of the heist, the city was cloaked in fog, the streetlights casting eerie halos in the mist. Maya sat in a nearby safe house, fingers flying over her keyboard as she initiated the cyber attack. Cameras looped old footage, alarms were muted, and internal sensors were blinded. Inside the bank, Claire moved with practiced ease, disabling internal alarms and distracting the few remaining employees with calm professionalism. Eli and the architect entered through a rarely used service entrance that Claire had unlocked. The silence inside was thick, broken only by the faint hum of the air conditioning and the ticking of the vault's time lock. Eli's hands worked with surgical precision, bypassing layers of security that would have stopped any ordinary thief. Minutes stretched into hours as he cracked the vault open, revealing stacks of cash, gold bars, and rare bonds worth over $70 million. But then, disaster struck. An unscheduled security patrol appeared, a new guard, unfamiliar to the team, making rounds ahead of schedule. Claire's heart pounded as she intercepted him with a fabricated emergency call, buying precious minutes but raising the stakes. Meanwhile, an unknown backup security system activated, triggering alarms that Maya had not anticipated. Red lights flashed, sirens wailed, and chaos erupted. The team split up, racing through secret passages and emergency exits the architect had meticulously mapped out. Eli carried as much loot as he could, while Claire stayed behind to cover their tracks, risking capture. The elevator they planned to use malfunctioned, trapping Claire momentarily on another floor. Doors locked and unlocked unpredictably due to power fluctuations, forcing the team to improvise their escape routes. Meanwhile, some bank employees and a few late-night customers began to sense something was wrong. One brave teller attempted to press a silent alarm, while a customer tried to call 911 on their phone. Claire had to act quickly, using her calm demeanor to diffuse suspicion and prevent panic. Inside the team, the psychological pressure mounted. Fear and doubt crept in. Eli's steady hands trembled slightly under the weight of the moment. Claire's nerves frayed as guilt and anxiety battled within her. Maya, isolated in her apartment, fought waves of paranoia, constantly scanning for digital traces that might expose her. Outside, the city was alive with unexpected disruptions. A traffic accident near the escape route forced a sudden change in plans. Sam hacked traffic lights, creating diversions to aid their getaway vehicles, but every second counted. Police patrols were rerouted, and roadblocks appeared where none were expected. As the team regrouped, they faced yet another threat: a witness. A passerby had noticed a suspicious figure near the service entrance and was calling the police. Victor made a split-second decision to send Claire back to intercept and delay the witness, risking her capture. The city awoke the next day to headlines screaming about the audacity of the heist. Despite massive investigations, the team vanished without a trace. Rumors swirled about the stolen fortune funding underground networks or personal vendettas against corrupt institutions. Each member of the team faced their own demons. Claire wrestled with guilt and fear of betrayal, haunted by the risk she took and the lives she endangered. Eli questioned the morality of their crime despite his skill and precision. Maya lived in constant paranoia, always watching for signs that her digital footprints might lead to arrest. The architect remained an enigma, a man driven by a complex mix of idealism, cynicism, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. This heist, shrouded in mystery and brilliance, remains one of the greatest unsolved crimes in history, a testament to the power of planning, trust, and the thin line between genius and madness.